We're here today. Now, Brother Isa, we're going to share us his story about how he come to Islam from Christianity. So, brother, you're saying he was going to the churches?
And then I couldn't understand what I was doing in church there. So then what I did was, I used to go back home and then I started to see what the Bible is telling me to do in the church. And then I started to read the Bible, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. And then I came to an understanding that what the Bible is telling and what we're doing in church is totally opposite. So what the Bible is telling us to do is nothing what the people are doing in church. And then I stopped going to church after that also. Yeah, for the truth. Looking for the truth. And then many people that I was meeting was telling me about Islam. You know?
He was meeting Muslim people or?
Muslim people. And most of my friends were Muslim also. I always had Muslim friends. And I'm sure they played also a big role in me becoming a Muslim. Because like in Ramadan, I used to chill with them. Nah? And then everyone should be fasting. So I should be chilling with them also. And then time for iftar, I should make iftar with them. But then I wasn't a Muslim at that time also. And then after that, one day I was going to, we say village, So in Verulam, so for my section, I was going to the village. And then, so the car stopped to give me a lift. So he said, by where you going? I reckon, no, I'm going to the village. And then I jumped in the car. So this man, he asked me a question that, touched my heart. He said, brother, who looks more like a prophet? Me or you? So when I look at this guy now, I check, beard, amama, turban, kurta. So from our understanding of what the prophets look like, the pictures we see all the time of Jesus and then I say, this, something what he's saying is making sense, But then I carried on in my life, after that, so maybe a year later, maybe more, maybe less also. Then I was standing outside the masjid, our Verulam masjid, the top masjid, Sunni masjid, and I can hear this adhan is going. And then I went and I told uncle, I say, Uncle Salim, the uncle's name is Salim. I say, Uncle Salim, I want to be a Muslim. Yeah. And then I carried on, I went home. And then Uncle Salim came and found me. And then he asked me some questions. So I explained him, see, I can't be worshipping sticks and stones and statues and everything. I want to worship one Allah. And then from that day, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Yeah.
MashaAllah.
So that man who gave me a lift, he was actually a Maulana. So maybe a year after that also, in my Jamaat Khana, I met him. I was making wudu. And I see this uncle is sitting next to me, this brother. And then I say, bye, you remember me? And then I reminded him, and then he's a Maulana Imtiaz Katrada from Verulam. Well, he used to be in Verulam at that time. And then he told me, bye, always keep on your tongue, La ilaha illallah. Yeah, then from that day I carried on like that.
Can I ask you just a couple of questions? So, you said about Genesis, you said about some chapters and you read, and you didn't see in the church. What is it that you read that you didn't see in the church? Can you give us some examples?
Okay, the first one is that when Allah Ta'ala revealed to Musa alayhi salam that you shall not worship no other deity besides Allah. You shall not worship no other God besides Allah. You shall not make for yourself a sculptured image of that which walks on the earth, that which flies in the sky, or that which swims in the ocean. And in the churches, there are many statues. There are many, there's many idols. So we're not supposed to be worshiping idols. That's the first command that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gave to Musa alayhi salam, on the mount. So that's number one. And
MashaAllah. Jazakallah, sharing our news. Brother from South Africa, inshallah, Islam is the way. Christianity, everything was the way, but now Islam, through the Prophet Muhammad, final messenger sent by God, is the way. Any other message to the people, my brother, from South Africa?
I think the best way to live our life and that we have to find success for us, that our success is in Deen. And what is Deen? Deen is to obey the commands of Allah. in the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that how we will live our life according to the way of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look, we never knew how to eat or how to sleep or how to drink water even. Even me myself, I don't know how to even to drink water. But now I can claim that today I can drink water like the Nabi of Allah.
Subhanallah, subhanallah.
Today I have such a claim that today I can sleep like Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No other ummah, no other nation can put such a claim forward. But me, you, and me, we are the only ones who can say that today I can dress up like Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nobody else.
Subhanallah. And like Jesus, Isa, Musa, like this. They dress similar as well.
Same, yeah.
Jazakallah, Isa.